Prologue. 12 years ago, Bethesda, Maryland. The man was vaguely aware of some sounds nearby, voices and a beeping noise. All else was a haze of confusion. Where am I? Came his first cogent thought. This was followed closely by a sobering second thought. Wait, who am I? He heard some other sounds, like heavy sighs from a wheezing old man. Someone with a very raspy throat and an even drier mouth. Concentrating hard through the fog and confusion in his mind, he realized the noises were actually coming from him. He smacked his dry, flaking lips and tried to open his eyes. They wouldn't budge. His world remained in relative darkness. He was vaguely aware of a dull beating in his chest and a throbbing in his head. Then he became aware that a pain was spreading out all over his body. At least, to his slowly awakening senses, it felt like it was spreading. He couldn't tell. Everything just hurt. Badly. At least I know I'm alive, he thought with grim amusement. Ow! A voice said, and he recognized the sound. It was his own voice, but distant and somehow unfamiliar. I can hear, he thought, trying to take stock. So there is that. A few things were beginning to come back to him. Had there been gunfire? He remembered driving in a vehicle, then there was maybe a grenade going off. No, he thought. It was more intense than that. Huge explosion. Fireball. I was blown out of my vehicle. There was rapid gunfire. The feeling of confusion was now mixed with shock and maybe some fear. The memories coming back were too rapid to comprehend, but so vivid that he began to feel a pain in his stomach. Then what? He thought. He concentrated even harder now, but the harder he tried, the less he could remember. It was like turning on a car's high beams in thick fog on a dark night. When you flick them on, they just illuminate the fog and conceal everything behind it. The beeping noise grew faster. Ping, ping, ping. Wait, I'm in a hospital. More rational thought was returning. A growing awareness of the here and now overwhelmed him. He tried to open his eyes, but they were stuck shut. Oh my God, he thought. Am I blind? He tried to move his arms, but they didn't seem to be working either.